So yesterday I was recording a tutorial for over an hour and it was going great when my recording software crashed and I lost everything that I'd been doing up to that point. And while in this case it was the recording tutorial, of course this is something that's happened to all of us. Sometimes a week of work, sometimes several days, maybe several months. Through one thing or another, maybe we thought we had backups but the backups didn't work. Maybe it's a situation where, like in this recording scenario, I couldn't constantly be saving off the versions of it in just a 1 hour sitting. But what I did immediately after that was I didn't mope around, I didn't feel bad, I didn't feel frustrated, I didn't feel angry. I just turned around and started again instantly and reshot it better a second time. And that's the same thing I'm going to encourage whenever something comes up that feels like it's out of your control. That feels like a random happenstance, oops, there was a crash, there was a bug. Right? And it's not like somebody caused that. It's not like there's something I could go out to rectify that wrong. It's out of anybody's hands. It's essentially a tiny form of a natural disaster. Then the reaction needs to be, well, then I'm going to do it even better the second time. Because this time I've got the review, the sort of hindsight on last time, these little things, these little imperfections that I kind of tucked away deep in the back of my mind that, well, if I was doing this again, here's what I would do or say differently. And it'll come out even better the next time. I mean, the same things happened to me many years ago where I was working on AI. And this is a point, this would have now been a decade plus ago. So I was not as good as I am today about keeping backups of projects that I'm doing on the regular. And so I lost some of my AI when a hard drive crashed. And that was maybe the past 2 weeks, 3 weeks of work on it. And what I did was made up my mind, I'm going to redo it even better this time. And sure enough, it came out even better. And what I like to do, just to picture this, right? Like telling life to leave you alone, telling life to get off your case. And it's not like we really think that you're repelling it. It's not like we really think you're pushing it back. But it's useful to think of it this way. And it's kind of like those little blinking lights in cars for anti-theft, which we know are not foolproof, which we know won't stop everybody, but just make you a more inconvenient target. Right? Show life it's got to find somebody else to pick on. Show random occurrences that you will not be deterred. Show these things that happen that they're not going to faze you. That if anything, they're going to make you stronger. They're going to make you come up with better work. They're going to make you succeed anyway. And that's such a handy mindset to have, because the alternative is to let ourselves get derailed. The alternative is to let ourselves get pushed around, not even by an enemy, not even by an opponent, but by circumstances and accidents beyond anybody's control. Best we can do is recover from it and again, show life, wear it out. Show it that you will not let this get to you. Show it that instead you're going to do even better because of it. And those little changes, those differences, those tweaks over the years really add up. In terms of all the number of times that you thought the time was lost, find some way to make that time not spent for naught. Stay on track. Do what you were going to do anyway. Do it even better. Make it so that in hindsight you're thankful that something happened that caused you to do it over. Treat the first one like a dress rehearsal.